Good evening. Oh no, I forgot to turn my light on. Good evening, reversed. There we go. Sorry. Oh, we're here. How are we doing today, everybody? Yeah. We've got some weirdness going down in the old 14 at the moment. But the fun kind of weird. So, yeah. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Second of our overall evening streams here. Honestly don't know what's happening. But I guess we'll find out. So yeah, let's dive on in. After we go to the queue. Yeah. Pretty tired today. Pretty tired. Still getting used to this new schedule. I'm doing work during the day. Didn't accomplish a ton today, but at least I got some stuff done. So, take those. Alright. That's right, we were in here. You trade my writing. I don't know what these are for. Oop, sorry. Handle one thing. Yeah, I don't know what these writing notes are for. Maybe they're mount speed. I don't know. Yeah. We're here in this giant ship. Because that's what we're doing now, apparently. Yeah, sorry. Been all goopy and stopped up all day. Been one of those days, you know. Yeah, we're sort of diving right into it. Had a little bit of a long startup so we could listen to Take Control. Good song. From the Control soundtrack. Yeah. Not sure why all these robots are hostile. Seems like this place is maybe not as under control as they would like us to think. Huh? Living away? What's up? And some pants. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. Alright. Are you making clothes for, like, us-sized people? Because that seems like it'd be important. And I still need to buy some more some greens. Fine. Sorry, I'm breaking some of y'all robots. Shot me first. Everyone saw it. There's evidence. That's alright. Lets us transpose into Umbral's soul. It's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, it's the evening. Anybody do anything interesting today? Just a regular work day. Here we are. The apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task. Creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course. And I know you're dying to hear about them, but I'll regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized aether. It was a wonderful catalyst to provide us with the extra beast we needed. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You'll also be impressed to hear that we read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume? This has also been taken into account with our designs. Well, why take my word for it when you can simply try our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers. They'll see to the rest. Okay. Don't say. Are we getting another costume change? I wouldn't say no. This is the actual non-MTX'd coat I'm wearing at the moment. Hop, 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 hop. Hello, buddy. Ah, it's you. One of the visitors from Atheris. Goodness me, mapping way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Alright, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust. Fashionable and refined ensemble. Something simple yet functional. Let's be fashionable. Fashionable. Right. This will only take one moment. Oh boy. Oh no. Yep. There we are, all finished. Perfect fit, I do say so myself. I'd be honest, I know nothing of fashion, let alone fashion on Atheris. But I'd wager no one down there has ever worn anything like this fine ensemble. Perhaps you can start a new trend. Literally like the starter robes. Just look at that, speechless. And here I thought you might not like it. If you mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? Sure, they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. If you change back to your normal garments, if you move too far away, to your map for the garment changes area of effect. Neat. Speak with the rest of the support to restore or prolong the garment. Interesting. Okay. I asked for a costume change, I guess. Be careful what you wish for, etc., etc. Sure. A little slow. Yeah. Oh. Alright. What do we got here? What have you got for me? No one said you were coming. Or, how can I help you? You're just trying my clothes? Really? Of course. It'd be my honor. Do you have anything in mind? Got anything with a little more flair. Looking for clothes with an altogether different design. Surprise me? Sure, surprise me. This place is kind of cute. Yeah, it's very neat. I think I can handle that. Let's see. Yeah, it's very neat. This should do. We're playing dress up at the moment. Oh dear. Some of my best work yet. It's a relatively new concept incorporating an idea that's never been tried with clothing before. Fragrance. Can you smell the carrots? Simply divine. Yeah, no, this is fashion. Right? I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof. It looks stunning on you. Why, thank you. Should go and show Living Way? Sure, she's eager to see what we've come up with. You must continue wearing these. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this guy. Shit, the mask and everything. Now you're thinking with carrots? Exactly. So many carrots. You can see all the carrots. Carrot-based containment systems. In the background. Maybe a little weird mask. And some scarves tied around our wrists. I look gorgeous. Carrot-based containment systems. It's what they are. That's a stream title. Yeah, I mean, I said things were getting weird. I will keep that on the list, though. I'm sure I'll need it tomorrow. Yeah, see? Carrot-based containment. They also contain carrots. Don't worry about why, or what this place is, or where it is. Don't worry about any of that. The bunny people may be obsessed with carrots. Perhaps. I know it's... Yeah, the battle track is very neat in this zone. You hear it. It's a rat trolling. Let me go bonk this guy over here so we can listen to it some more. Actually, we can do this fate here, huh? Robin, get out of here. It would be pretty good. Yeah. How'd your day go? Okay. Had a good evening? Song just gave you major nostalgia? Yeah. There is a reason it is sort of a retro song in this song. It's been fine. Fine is workable when it's a Tuesday, right? To reinstall, aren't I? Maybe. I would never force that on. But maybe. It has been a lot of fun. I'll say that. Have been enjoying the return team quite a bit. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I need to pick up Dawn Trail while it's still on sale. I keep meaning to and then forgetting. I'm almost there. Almost. I probably only have like 80 hours of content before I'm there. You know, almost there. I genuinely have no idea how far I am. I don't know if I'm at the very beginning of this or the very end. Probably the very beginning. Yeah. I can't really argue against reinstalling. Other than the fact that it does cost money to play. Of course. Hey! Fate complete. Yeah, it does have a sub, but you do have to pay to play. This is the wrong platform. He's not up here at all. You been having an MMO itch lately? Well, this do be one of those. Even if I've been playing it mostly solo. But doing the trials with people has been fun. Even though yesterday's trial was a struggle and a half. My, don't we look splendid? There's a little much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. You needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and the operates in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same way, having sampled our creations. I can't wait to see everybody. Honestly, that's the best format for me. Yeah, same here. I used to be one of those stand-in town people, but not in a while. Not since I was a youngster. Or team up and murder things, then AFK farm for 6 hours. Hey, that is definitely something you can do here. Especially with the new, like, NPC. We're all styling now. We all got costume changes. That's why I'm wearing the weird scarf robe thing. Sorry to keep you waiting. They've insisted we sample all of their creations ere we returned. See? And then there's Astola. Oh god. Ariange. Verily, 'tis an ensemble most becoming. Oh, he loves his. Nice. His is the best one out of the group, TBH. Oh, Stola's hoity fancy bitch. I mean, yeah. A little bit. We're all just like, yep. This is what we're doing. I think it's past time we return these clothes. You know she's got a superior attitude, so the voice is perfect. I don't always nail it, but thank you. I try. I was so confident our garments would meet your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that, in his time, everyone wore their same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Aetheris, they will most certainly have need of your attire. It is clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs. You must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. We're the main characters, so our outfits have to be more unique. You know. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, we must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit. You'd be better off on your own. There's some who might agree. We prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they should. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to, giant spoilers, did it account for the reflection of the source as well? Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, a lot of this cutscene will be, or a lot of the cutscenes will obviously be spoiler heavy, so mute away if you need to, of course. You got to see me looking beautiful in my new robes that then we got rid of. Yeah. I know. The problem with me playing story-based games is, you know, story-based games are generally have spoilers in them, so if you actually care about that, guess it's a bit of a problem, huh? Because, yeah, FF is one you actually care about. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know in some cases people will be like, whatever, I'm not going to play the game anyway, so story away, and all that. Yeah, it'll vary from game to game. Yeah, a lot of stuff goes down in Final Fantasy, and it's currently going down, so. Lurk away, we'll be here. Thanks for chatting for a second. Give it a few seconds before I continue, just to be safe. Yeah. I do hope everybody's having a good evening there, chat. Marking away, chilling, all that good stuff. This evening. Alright. We're safe now. We were born of Heidelman's love for Aetheris, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world, than divide our efforts across 14, and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Huh. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean... Jeez. Even if we, like... end up evacuating, that sort of leave the rest of the reflections kind of in a shit spot, huh? Moving way, might we have leave to explore best ways burrow unattended? Given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There's actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? Me and my coat. Oh? That loperet be fidgeting. Hi. What up, buddy? My apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetherius, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetherius refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we made a mess of things. Oh, but wait. Let them visit the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growingway, by the way. See you soon. Uh-huh. All the way over there, huh? Alright. Two. Let's see. What did I get up to today? Other than trying and frequently failing to work. Watch some more of BuzzFeed's Unsolved. The supernatural one. It's been entertaining. Ridiculous, but entertaining. Where's it? Up here. I do want to talk to the vendor too. We're gonna try to buy one of these. Thingies from the gym guy. Very descriptive. Very descriptive. Stock's not quite so shabby anymore. Then come take a gander. Things in Maryland and Warren are still precarious, but with some support, we managed to scrounge up materials enough to get some merchandise made. Highly detailed map. I don't know what these are for. Let's find out. They are what I thought they were. Cool. They are indeed mount speed. This way. Feels wrong to be driving a Magitech. Put her in here, but I'll take it. You're here. You're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Damelon Morgan. Hey, Ricky. Your names are amazing. Hello, Damelon. We're using this teleporter to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Roar!
Ready in the teleporter.
Oh. Bye. Very Star Trek. Complete with the horrible accident.
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Going away. Where did you just send me? It really was a teleporter accident.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Shh. We're eavesdropping.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not on our side.
Yeah, I mean, this is catching us all kind of by surprise, anyway. It's kind of a whole thing.
Final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
It's a good idea, Livingway.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work.
Oof.
Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too.
Yeah, that's Oriange.
You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
I always get a little nervous once we start talking about the greater good.
Come again?
Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Tuning in late. I was out to dinner. Imagine. Are you making the implication that you have a life outside of watching my streams? Because not sure how I feel about that. Nah, what's up? What was for dinner? You were dragged there. No life here. Uh-huh. Biscuit. Did you go to the Olive Garden? Which is spaghetti. Oh no, I translated. Nah, local pizza place. Nice. Nice. Didn't feel like pizza, so you want some pasta? Hey. If it's a good pizza place, it probably does decent pasta too, so. Like there's a couple of pizza places around here that do the same thing. They do like pizza and, you know, pasta. It's sort of just an Italian place, but it's like very pizza forward, right? Yeah, it was good. Nice. Sounds very tasty. I could have gone for some spaghetti. I had instant ramen for dinner, so spaghetti would have been a phenomenal step up. It was fun. It was fine. Been there? Yeah. Yeah, I think just about everybody has at some point. I wasn't really anticipating being back here, but... You don't need it in the flavored water. Put it in the skillet and add your own sauce. It's too much work! And my oven is still out, yes. Yes. So, even if I did want to do the work, I could not anyway. I'll have them come out and fix it. Just letting the holidays calm down. But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we're just we're hanging out with the bunnies. We tested out their clothing a little while ago. So you haven't missed a ton. Been very lazy recently and doing everything through the microwave. The oven's really the way to go. Yeah. Eat a lot of frozen stuff to taste cheap. Yeah, I do eat a lot of frozen stuff. Same here. It helps out quite a bit. It just usually ends up microwaved for me. So. And by usually, I mean always. But, you know, it works. I honestly don't mind it. I prefer the quick and easy to it probably being better in the oven. Much easier for me to slap it on a paper plate and go to town, right? Yeah. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. I, of course, never expect any of y'all to put aside the time, but I do appreciate it. Even if putting aside the time is just putting me on in the background. Take that. I wish more people would do that. I love me a lurker. Yeah. Let's carry on, shall we? Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity. Gotta save the moon.
I
I mean, the moon's fine.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see.
Hi. Was not expecting him to come in like a cartoon character. Okay, we're good.
But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Reminds me of the Alice in Wonderland Rabbit, honestly. A little bit, yeah. Also, you don't expect the 2-foot-tall bunny people to act like cartoons? No! Not in this world. Like literal cartoons? We're all literal cartoons. Hate to break it to you. But we're all cartoons. This may shock you, but this is not what I look like in real life. Judge Doom is right off screen. He's gonna get him. Tell the cartoon there. Maybe. Robin! Yep. Contrary to popular belief, I am not a thin, blue-haired twink. Weird, I know. Robin heard Judge Doom Peace sound. Yeah, didn't want any of it. It was good timing. Gosh, that was embarrassing. Well, I don't know what this accent is. Promise to be more careful from here on. There's like 4 different accents in that sentence. I don't. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be like. I think he's got a bit of an Australian thing to it, but I can't do an Australian. Crikey. 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 I can say one word. Crikey. Crikey. It's all no. Cancelled. I've been doing accents this whole time. People would have to watch to cancel me. Can't be cancelled from my current state, I don't think. I can't. I don't even know how to start with that. All the residential quarters are closed for now. I've rerouted a teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Sure. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Shame you couldn't see it though. Would have really liked it. Can now travel between the upper and lower floors via teleporter. Handy. Also pants. Snow linen Saruel of casting. Oh dear. These are from the same armor set. Why don't they match? Squeenix. Why does this have a purple... Why does this have purple accents? Well, the code has blue. It's the same set. Free. I see what you're doing there. I see it. I need to watch Futurama again. By the way, Ringway is keen to put his recent mishap behind him. It may not seem like it, but we're planning for this for far longer than I care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how we'd save as many of you as can. Like everyone had an opinion on this or that. But one thing we all agreed on was the people of Aetheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it's far too late. Yeesh. Squeezing a little real-world commentary in there, growing way. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant and magical place. They'd hop at the chance to visit, and they're waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. Residential quarters may not be the necessary standards yet. There are plenty of other places we're seeing. Already had a look at the Curatorium. Until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me. Teleport. Yeah, we got quests popping off now. I bought the gem, the map from the gemstone guy. This one. I figured out what these things were. Finally. The riding maps. They give mount speed. Exactly what I thought they did. So I have mount speed now. Slightly faster than I was. Yeah, see? Mount speed. So now I know that I need to buy those in every region that has the gemstone stuff. It's the last handful of regions we've been in. Good. You're here. This door is the greatest on Endvale. Reading. It was named as such because it's the veil to end all veils. The most beautiful forest you'll ever see. I understand the people of Aetheris enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain? This way. I do like taking walks in natural spaces. Growing way? Good call. Location discovered. Sure, this is not a forest. Forest down there. Probably. Ah. I see. I mean, more of a park, right? It looks very cool though. Don't mind me I'm just chilling in a mech. Just getting my Magitech on. Clump, 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 clump. This is very pretty. This whole, moon... Yep. Still an insane thing to say. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, that do be a fountain. So what do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime? Tis as transcendent as burying your face in a chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. It's a weird thing to say. But I kind of want to say it anyway. I think it looks cool. It's not a forest, but I do think it looks cool. Oops. Sorry, I wasn't reading out loud. This place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we'd never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. Information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening. After much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. Thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as you'd find in any forest on Earth. Fountain here plays behind us, powered by this rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort were spent in making those spherical spheres. I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. You can see it. I can see it not being a sphere, though. Why would you do this to me, Growing Way? I wouldn't have ever noticed if you hadn't. Spheres are hard in computer graphics, for those who aren't aware. Chat. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. Yeah, you can do it with a stretch yourself. Do a big stretch. I have a stretch on here, just out of curiosity. No, not anymore. Last stretch. I guess the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years building this place. It's not too much to ask. It's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through the forest with someone from Etheirus. Could we, maybe? Of course. You will? Oh, be still, my quivering whiskers. Growing Way is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Growing Way behind by entering a different area, by speaking with him and selecting the option part. Yep. We've been using this mechanic now. Where are we going? We're on this way. Still with me, buddy? Well, there's a chat spot over here. I gotta chat first. Ask if you can taste the rainbow crystal. What? No. I'm not sure what it is with you what it is you do with crystals on Theris. We don't eat them. Certainly not those ones. It's possessed of all 6 elements. Wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. Worth mentioning, though, because of Heideland's influence, being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Theris. Thunder and fire would sooner dry your clothes instead of them, for example. Simply, the etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly bare. Of course, this is all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, Growing Way. I figured it was barren because it's, you know, an atmosphereless hellscape. Obviously there was some kind of atmosphere because we weren't imploding when we ran around the surface. So I was thinking, Damlon, that could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon. What is it we do? We were first created. The moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac. There was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heideland gave us our first task. Furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is. But it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heideland shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense, right? I knew they had to be working on this for a while. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd need 4,000 years to make all this? Certainly wasn't worth the work you dare rush, either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. Then there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt, when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Aetheris, the Allegan's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. But no. I can tell you how relieved we were when Heideland informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. Huh. So that was from the previous Umbral Calamity. Oh. Help Growing Way? No? Okay. I got this. There's no other little chat points around? No? Alright. Sight, you didn't notice anything peculiar about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that they're massive crystals. Not trees. Yeah, they do be glowing. Some of them. I'll give you a hint. The glowing rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fill a role similar to our sun. Do so better, even. Sun and similar celestial bodies is a great expanse for radiant energy that's harmful to your bodies. Accurate. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, close approximation. Huh. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees of ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed. This forest truly is the greatest. Yeah, a little bit of true science there. The sun is doing its best to murder us, but also is doing its best to keep us alive. As long as we stay inside the Earth's magnetosphere, be pretty good. As long as you don't spend too long outside. But if you go outside the magnetosphere, the radiation from the sun is an enormous problem for the continued survival of yourself and, you know, electronics and everything. It's one of the biggest problems in space travel. That radiation equals bad. Anyway. There's something else I wanted to tell you about. Alright. Propulsion system and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago. With that, the most important features were fit into purpose. Which was all well and good, except we knew absolutely nothing of the present-day people of the Theris. Why not go and visit your Theris yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbid. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Therefore, we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether. We beseeched her to find people on the Theris we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as a kid. So I want to know who these collaborators are. I'm guessing we'll find out sooner rather than later. Eh? Good. Thought I saw an Aether Current. Alright. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopefully Heidelin would find someone who could help us. Hopeful. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. Shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens, and means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. Now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. I mean, my world is ending. Other than that, I knew you would like Greatest Ends Vale. I knew it. Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. Hello. There you are. Thank you, you've already received the grand tour. Stanley missed it. Grangway, been looking all over for you. Oh, is this about to teleport into the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? Can't imagine why you need me there. You insist? We won't be away long. But are more than welcome to continue looking around them. No, we won't be away long. So you're all more than welcome to continue looking around the barrel. Now come along, Growingway. Okay. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? But you spent 12,000 years preparing for this? You pointed out we're fast approaching. I certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate, and there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. Not there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they're possessed of the world's most charming personalities, or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they'll be met with a great deal of resistance. Indeed. Even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There's another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course. We can accompany you if you like. Shakes head. Nay, that would not be necessary. You excuse me. Here's the it's clear now. Difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Aetheris is indeed crucial. But I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections. I trust I am not alone in my reticence. Yeah. Feels like we should try to save it first, right? Kind of what we do. Now, Tancred can tell when his friends are up to something. Not us. Urianger seems strange to you. More than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Let's go and see if he's alright. Cole and I'll remain here, see what we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Perhaps I can. With the power of Mount Roulette. Go, Pegasus. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out this evening. And of course, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that follow button and turn on notifications. All that good stuff. It helps me out a ton. So thank you. Sorry, I found an eighth current. Yeah, thank you very much. Doing your part? You are. I appreciate it. Now if only 3-ish more people could do their part on a consistent basis, maybe we did affiliate. Maybe not. What? Urianger, where are you going, buddy? I already know, but where are you going? Urianger appears to be heading towards the entrance to Bestway's burrow. Yep. We haven't really been making any headway towards affiliation. as of late. Like literally. Average views have gone up ever so slightly, but I'm still below the requirement. And we've sort of stalled follower-wise. But it is what it is, right? I am trying to make some moves in the background. I've joined a couple of content creation discords to learn some stuff and get some help, things like that. Need to find some way to advertise you or get you in the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, it's... Twitch's discovery has always been awful. And, unfortunately, it's even more awful when you're not already affiliate. It actually gets a little bit easier. Because you get more tools. But, other than that, yeah, it's doing stuff on other platforms, which I am kind of bad about. But yeah, like like I said, I've joined a couple of creator discords, so I can get some more tips and tricks, maybe figure something out. So maybe that'll help out. Of course, it's made more difficult by the fact that I have less time now that I'm actually doing other work as well. We're doing what we can. It's hard going. But I'm having fun anyway. Ariange ventures off into Mare Lamatorium for reasons unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Why are we stalking him? Why don't we just talk to him? We're adults. Follow Ariange from a safe distance. Objective will end in failure if you are noticed or if you fall too far behind. If you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. Oh boy. Another stealth section. Do supercut videos of your 14 boss fights? I should, actually. Not a bad idea. God, I have to go through all those VODs and mark them. That could take a minute. Or hunt them down, rather. Doing shorter content might be a boon. It's even more approachable for new people to get in rather than 8-hour stream recordings. Oh yeah, I mean, the VODs are never really meant to be rewatched unless someone's just really into like catching up on something. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Hey, we did it. Yeah, I still need to finish up or do the Act 3 PoE 2 boss fight supercut.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Of course I do. I should do one for 14 though. That would be cool.
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
I did.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity?
I don't know if it's really like that around, Jay. Come on,
When
man.
Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life, I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain, brokered by my hand, were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter. Two souls, whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward.
This is a gorgeous shot, by the way.
No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today. Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Is that winter attack? Sorry. I bonked the mic. I did an old mic bonk. What's the problem with it being on my face? Sometimes my hands get all up in the way. Sometimes there's no right answer. Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart. Protect well as you can. Then we had time to weigh the costs. Yeah, all you can do is take heart.
Sage counsel indeed. I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement.
I stole it.
Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
It has been a minute, Ariange. We've been busy.
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers.
Yeah? Yeah, it would.
A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! I've heard bugger all! No matter. We've got our plans.
Why did it just get sinister? I don't know. There's gonna be a bunny twist, isn't there? Or am I just paranoid? Because this game keeps doing it to me. In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say. There's no guarantee of success. This is the reason I set out alone, that failure should come. Leave mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and open heart. It would be remiss of me to refuse thy amity. And so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? Yeah. Never trust the short ones. I don't know. I feel like you can trust a short king. Bunnies. It's a different story. Ariange is quite glad for your company. I should have taken a break. We'll do that after I do this dialogue. Like I said, I'm not going to be too strict about the every hour breaks since we're just doing a 3-hour block, you know. I'm just going to take them when I feel like them. I'll worry about dialing in the schedule again when it matters. I thank thee for accompanying me. It's a simple plan, in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestway's burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but nevertheless, believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Theris. To make clear our resolve to the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift. But its making doth require a most singular ingredient. But also loot. Use. Equip. See, why are they blue again? Why are the pants purple? Why is the top blue? Like the trim on the coat blue, the trim on the pants purple, trim on the shoes blue. Why? It's all the same set. I am losing my mind. What the hell are these things? Daphnia? Ghost-looking dudes? Huh. Losing your mind, it's conspiracy. Maybe. But yeah. I'm gonna stand right here on this safety rock, as is known. And take a quick break. Just get up, move around a little bit, and then we'll pop back in and do us some more this, helping out Ariange with his plan? Question mark? So stay tuned, chat, but also make sure you're hydrating and all that good stuff as well. And then we'll BRB. What kind of video is playing very faintly? Yeah, I clicked on the Hair of Darkness official music video instead of just the song, so it has the wacky intro to it. So I was scrambling for something to play. I didn't have anything pulled up. How are we doing? There was probably a good 30 seconds of just pure dead air there. No. My bad. You're framing your wars. Nice. An abundance of sponge oil. Excellent. A chance to spy this aggregation and crossing Zodiark's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught me by Numao. I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic required considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon me to stand watch while I perform the incantation? 4. Where's the designated spot? In here? Here, Robin, we got some watching to do. Not a wandering Daphnia. Oh. Oh. Still going, huh? Stand and watch. Surveying the nearby area, you see no signs of potential audience. It's a good opportunity to see how Ariange's faring. Ariange, how are you faring? Ariange remains fixated. There. This is done. My magic ink. Arian's is efficacious as that crafted by the Numao. Rare is the occasion that I would conjure mine own. It is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties. Its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loperates will appreciate. Damelon? Ariange! Oh, thank goodness. Thought you'd been eaten. Perhaps fallen into a crater. No living way. I know it was you. Estelle's been looking all over for you, Damelon. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even. It was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Damelon alone. Which means that, I'm afraid, you must stay behind, Ariange. Worry not. It just so happens that we need your help with an errand. Delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestways Burrow. Quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loperates. We would be ever so grateful if you would lend us a hand. I've got an extra pair of hands before I go on this time. Well, I suppose I should be going then. Yeah, good. I mean, yes, very good. Let's not keep you then. She said she would be waiting for you in the greatest Innsvale, or somewhere thereabouts. You'll find her soon enough. Uh-huh. Worry not, Madame Arm. I shan't be too long. Suspicious as hell. Just because we already know what they're doing? Or do we? Dun, dun, dun. No. That did a lot more damage to me than I thought it would. Ow. Hi, Argus. Keep being a good boy. Oh, I heard you needed me. For definitely not them being super suspicious reasons. Stola. I'm riding a dragon, Ishtola. Do you need me, Ishtola? I'm here. What is the totally real emergency? Oh, the Damelin. We thought you'd be away for far longer. In dire emergency? I said no such thing. As you're here, could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. Problem, however, is that he's determined to live up to his name, using to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there any way he's likely to stop and rest? Perhaps there's a way to slow him down. But what's the rush? I was thinking we could wait here, maybe enjoy a couple of carrot juice, and no, well, really that important. Could try using these balls of moose flesh. Not to be confused with, the other thing. Running Way's other notable feature is his incessant chatter. You'll have no trouble finding him in the crowd. If you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Rude. If it proves effective. He's here in Great Innsvale when last I saw him. Split up to find him. Huh. Alright, time to go toss my balls at a bunny man. Yep. I said what I said. Search your surroundings for Running Way. You move the camera, as usual. Oops. Do not hit the other leopards. He's not running. I don't know if it's any of these guys. Hmm. I feel like it's gotta be that guy, right? Watch for him when he runs back on screen. Damn. Smart. This is meant to be a joke. It isn't funny. I was trying to lead my shots. This is an MMO. You don't need to do that. You just need to click on him. Yes, I'm running away. You mind explaining to me why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? Balls. I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days? Question mark? That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? Because if we've got time to look into the final days, and there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. True that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event. I know about as much as any other leopard around here. Less probably. I don't know why anybody thought it would be funny to go around telling people I'm an expert. I better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be more help, but if there's nothing else to do, I have work to do. And I'm off. See you running away. This was productive. This was productive. Oh. I'm tired. I got an hour left. Ooh. I didn't sleep super well yesterday. Been tired all day. Hopefully I will sleep better tonight. I can find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? I got him. So he knows no more than the others. So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, growing away? No, well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Sorry about that. Terribly sorry about that. Jesus. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. As I might. Can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what about Oriange? I assume you spoke with him earlier. Did you say when you'll be returning? He's busy. On his way to the Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Growingway's sudden lapse of memory, our lack of other leads. Maybe our time would be better spent in Oriange. What? Now hold on a minute. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful information. Useful knowledge, even. Including that pertaining to the final days. Thanks. Are y'all trying to be as suspicious as possible? Because you're kind of nailing it. Also, new gloves. Oh my god, the gloves are also the wrong color. What? I'm fine. At least with there being two pieces, there's some thematic sense to it. I'm fine. We're good. Growing way. Growing way is fidgeting with nervous energy. But is it from excitement or worry? What to do, what to do. I promise living way out, Hale. No, I promise it, Hale. That's what I'll do. The archive's on the second floor of the main plaza. Eastern wing. Help me. Follow me, even. I can't talk tonight at all. Jeez. I suspect the operates are up to something. But if there is aught to be learned at the final days, I think it best we play along. For now, at least. Yep. We'll play along. Burr. Go up the stairs. Actually, we can teleport. That's right. We can take this teleporter right here. Not the teleporter. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Still alive. Totally different song. My growing away. The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. Guess we'll just go and find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough. You have not else to tell us the final days. You need only say so. You can ill afford to be wasting time here, as well you know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes. Yes we did, but the moon was to be the perfect paradise for the people of Aetheris. We're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. Oh, well, that's living away the game. Run us about in circles and fail that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Ariana. He understands what's at stake, what must be done. You misjudged us, Growingway. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aetheris and her reflections to their doom. There's a way to avert the final days. I wish to find it. It'll do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. People of Theris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe. We'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry. We can't let you leave. You just can't. What? What? Do what you must. Try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Say we knock these ones out, split up, make our way to the exit. Yep. Agreed. Let us reconvene where Argus awaits outside. Nods. There I go blasting again. What the hell, guys? Thought we were cool. Carrot and run. Cute. He's too powerful. He's right, I am too powerful, actually. Even for you, Growingway. Have to save them. We're not trying to stop you from saving them. Chill, dude. Like we are all on board for the saving of them. We're in fact trying to save even more of them. The exit's up here, isn't it? Never a dull moment. Good, get here. Let's return to the Watcher's Palace and find Ariange. Yeah.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
tell why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late!
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Etheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing!
Mellifluous. Oof.
We Loperids were born of Hydaelyn's love for Etheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Etheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we have met.
My name is Puddingway.
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
Nailed it.
A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. and living way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but...
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations.
Let's go, RNG.
But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
Yeah.
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Hey, Glory Flower. That flower, how came it into your possession? How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions, intentions which remain a mystery, even to us. In our time, we called it Elpis, You would do well to remember the name. I'll try.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Yeah, we had to beat a couple of them up.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Ah, yes.
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum, yes?
Duh.
What? How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement.
Yeah, I should have seen that one. I feel down for missing that.
Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Yeah. Alpha, no. I'll say you're not going to believe this shit. It has been wild. It was a relief to see Livingway was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, and all of our fellow scions. When next I return to Aetheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Wild. Your excursion to the moon concluded. Shala is keen to return to Aetheris. The Loporrit's in Urianger's capable hands. We needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the faces of our earthly collaborators, there is much more to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel, for our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest. We must be prepared. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting out of this one. TBH. Speak with Thancred at the Nether Gate. What now? Is it over here? Oh. Sure. Got to scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. I'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass. Deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everybody had getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. We share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. Speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where, or in what matter the final days will begin to manifest, until we must make Let's see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. We may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone who's in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first. Camp broke glass. Yep. It's insane. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Couldn't you just teleport back to town? Could. Yes. A lot of the things here remind me of Final Fantasy VII enemies. Like this area in particular. Chocobo. Give me that exploration. Nah. None of that now. Yeah, thank everybody for hanging out this evening. Hope you're having fun vibing with me tonight. I'm enjoying it. I'm still getting used to the new schedule. Still a little tired. But we're figuring it out. A little bit at a time. It's good. Yeah. You enjoying seeing Endwalker again? Good. Good. I'm enjoying seeing it for the first time. It is insane. I know it's only going to get more insane towards the end of it. Because how can't it? Right. Burr. Another burr. You see, I'm home. More or less. Let me... Oh, I haven't done enough fates here yet to get the map. Rip. Lucia, you will not believe the day I've had. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. done what we can for now. Believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. Or we do. Might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the Tempest inside the Tower of Babel. Took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, not impossible, to treat them all here, so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some, understandably, hesitate. Some are understandably hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Euless is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. But for Alphino and Alice's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Enema was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower had vanished. Nice. Handled that. For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavnair. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porksy awards her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Lucy and I will remain, along with a small force, to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more. There are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here, so what of the moon and the Telophoroi? Oh boy. I may have started the apocalypse. My bad. The final days. Gods, major victory would mark the end of our troubles. There's still much we do not know. The Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I'll send a word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties. They may return to Charlene. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, I'd be happy to hear that Mistress Cryo, though still in the Mend, has been moved to the Paldesian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Thank you. Look forward to seeing both upon our return. Well, it'll be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiac, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood he has returned here to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts. I first wish to ask if you believe there's merit in doing so. Expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. Admiral, futile endeavor. And if they found him, they would likely not live to tell the tale. It's just the truth. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray forget I entertained the notion. On the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator, Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Ben Daniels no more, and now his own people turn against him. Seems he's naught but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better that than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I'll not keep you longer. Pray you safe passage back to Charlotte. Going straight back there, huh? Teleport away! Dun, dun. A little bit of time left. My voice is a little shot, though. We'll power through. Eh. Welcome back, Madame Malone. We were so terribly worried about you. It is plain I've caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Madeline called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream, barely remembered, a body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained the consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of aether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh. For it was at that moment I understood Raha's weariness in the Tower of Zot. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Perhaps we should wait for the others to join us before you give your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once they arrive. To the main hall. Waiting. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all. I understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. About Damon can explain why better than I. The final days. This befell Amaranth. We're to escape via the moon? What are the source and its reflections? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. We stop this. Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. The celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amaranth. The solution would be to alter the flow of aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiark, sacrificing half of the star's population in the doing. It should go without saying that such sacrifice cannot be repeated. It leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst of the final days, a feat which even the Amarantians could not accomplish. Fortunately, we found no clues in Mare Limitorium. There's still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarantians' creation magics. We command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel to the events of the past, thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum, then. Having worked with the Loporrits in secret all this time, there's surely more they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I have news. The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? No one way to find out. Oh boy.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Sharlayan, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. the final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Talk about the arrangement.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children, and deliver them from this doom.
Still insane.
Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago.
How bad?
Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Yeah, this is gonna be fine.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Of course. Take your time.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
You don't have to be this much of a dick. Of course, no.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Go twins.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
He is the worst.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action, and there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested.
True.
Wouldn't you agree? Having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
I could use some winks.
Shall we then? To the Annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Prepare for tomorrow. Conveniently, we'll also roughly be doing ourselves. I'll get in here and finish this quest up, and then we will also be preparing and waiting for tomorrow, chat, because our time is roughly up for the evening. Val tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement. Supposed to be a great exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Val. The utilization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret. Why me, I ask myself. Why me? Why us? Why now? I wonder. There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here. We'll get through this together. And who knows? Maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for such. Oh, enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Yep. Nice. I'm sure there's a little cutscene here, so we'll watch this, and then that'll be it for tonight, chat. Thank you for watching. Hey, it's a moon. That's no moon, that's a battle station. Ah, the old prophetic vision of things to come. I get it. I made the joke yesterday too. I couldn't help myself. A visitor has come knocking at your door. Whoever could it be? Raha? Did I just get lucky, or did I choose?
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed. Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time.
Yeah, I wonder.
I am troubled of late. Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you.
You believe you picked him as well, so you don't know. I was gonna ask. But, naturally. He's my boy.
Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself. No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear.
Probably.
It is surely too much for any one man. But you needn't bear it alone. Let me share your burden. My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours, but I could still help. Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage.
The metaphor's falling apart, Graha.
You have already done so much to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind. Of course, it needn't be only troubles we share. Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it. And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond. But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough. Sleep well, my friend.
That was a cute little scene. Very touching. Okay, we're still in a cutscene. Short while earlier, in the El Negan Quarter.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
What? Meanwhile, in Ishgard, probably seeing the first manifestations of the final day here. Final days. Something happening, some people? Question mark?
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here? Hey, are you all right?
I'm gonna go with no.
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
Nah, that was...
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Yeah... That seems accurate. Jingle. Yo. Oh. What a time for the level up jingle. Wow, okay. Hey, we're all 88. Means we got something, right? What? No? 90 is our next one, looks like. Wow, okay. Yeah, death has arrived. Congrats on leveling. Da 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 da. Okay, yeah, I mean, things are about to get way worse. Ironville is correct. But they will have to do that next time on Dragon Ball Z. We're done for the day, chat. Thank everybody for watching, for hanging out, for lurking. I do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the stream, of course you can follow me here and turn on notifications if you desire. You can also follow on /subscribe on Twitter and Blue Sky for notifications and shorts. Wait, no. Notifications and thoughts from my brain, which are... There are no thoughts in my brain currently. You can also follow /subscribe on YouTube and TikTok, while TikTok still exists, where I'm doing clips and shorts and some long-form content that is pending. Currently finishing up the PoE2 series, PoE2 content stuff. And of course, I'm on Patreon. If you would like to support the stream financially, I have a tiered membership over there. Of course, you can find all of these either via the links down below, or by searching for The Light Wraith on their respective sites. I, of course, appreciate all the support, financial and otherwise, so thank you very much, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Central US time, for more of the 14 main story here in Endwalker, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, everybody have a good night, take care of yourselves, be good, and we'll see you next time. Bye.